Hey guys, and welcome to RoboCAD. In this PLC programming tutorial, we will learn about setBF and the resetBF and how to use them in the TIA Portal software. So let's begin. So we're gonna start it with the basic understanding of the setBF and the resetBF. SetBF means set bit field, and it is used to turn on multiple and specific outputs at the same time. And for the reset BF, which is also called as reset bit field, and it is used to turn off multiple and specific outputs at the same time. So it basically plays an opposite role to the set BF. Now let's see how we can integrate the set BF and the reset BF in the TIA Portal software. So we are in the TIA Portal software, and this right here are the basic instructions where we have the set and reset BF. So I'm gonna select this line, and I have placed the normally open contact, which will be used as the start button. I have selected this line, although I can place the output from here, but we do not need this simple output. Instead, we will be using this set BF output. So double click here, and the set BF output has been placed. As I have to create here a parallel branch, so I can create it like this. Now I need to place here a normally open contact switch, and on this line I will be placing a reset BF. So I will be selecting this line and double clicking on the reset BF, and it is placed. Okay, so we have first line which is for the set BF and second line which is for the reset BF. We will be creating a third line as well. So I will be creating here a parallel branch first, and then placing a normally open contact, and then I will be placing another normally open contact, because we know that set BF can be used to control multiple outputs. So basically these are multiple outputs, so I have placed 4 outputs here in the third line. Now let's create the PLC tags. So the first tag is going to be the start push button. When I press the start push button, the circuit is gonna get started. And the second one is going to be the reset button. And then we will be creating the tag for the set BF. So I am creating here set inputs. And since the set BF is actually an output, so we have to change the identifier from I to Q, because in TIA Portal we use Q as output for the identifier. And we have to be very careful. We need to place here 0 first, because we will be controlling the outputs in a sequence. So this right here is going to be the very first output that we will be controlling, that is control underscore 1, and then there is another one, control underscore 2. And as you can see, this sequence Q0.0, Q0.1, Q0.2, these are in a sequence. And then there will be an indicator light, so I am writing here indicator underscore light. So when all of the outputs are turned on, the indicator light will be turned on, and it will be an indication that all of the outputs are turned on. So now let's assign these tags. This is going to be the start push button, and for the set BF we have created a tag, and this is going to be the set inputs. And also we have to assign the number of outputs that we will be controlling. So first, now I am typing here 2, because now I will be controlling 2 outputs, and here I will be assigning the same tag, set inputs. So this one and this one both will have the same tag, set inputs tag, and this is going to be the control underscore 1, right? So this will have Q0.1 as output address, Q0.0, Q0.1, and this will have Q0.2. So this is basically control underscore 2, which have the output address as Q0.2, and this is going to be the indicator, which have Q0.3 as output address. We have to be very careful in terms of addresses, guys. And the second parallel branch is going to be for the reset purpose. So I will be using here this reset button. It has I0.1 as address. It will be used to basically activate the reset BF, and the reset BF will be basically resetting the set BF, and I have assigned the same number of output that it will be turning off. So first we need to run the simulation, which is already running in my case. So I'm going to download the program and click on load button then, and after that I will be turning on the monitoring mode from here. And as soon as you turn on the simulation, this window will get appear. So what you need to do here, you have to create the project first. So click on create button. After some time, since I have already created the project, so I'm not going to create the project, this these option will get appear. So you have to go into the sim tables and you have to double click on sim table underscore one. So when you double click here, let me delete it, this kind of interface will get appear. So you need to click on the load project tags, and all of those tags that you have created will get appear here. So I am going to adjust this window over this programming window. As you can see, I have collapsed this menu as well, so that I can adjust these two windows at the same time, so that we can control both of the window at the same time. Okay, so first let's click on the reset button so that we have nothing activated. And when I will activate the set BF, it will basically activate these two outputs, because we have specified 2 as the controlling number of outputs. So as you can see, when I turn on the start push button, these two outputs have been activated and this is not, because we have specified 2 number of outputs that will be activating. And when I turn off the start push button, still you can see these outputs are enabled. For that we have this reset button. So when I activate the reset button, it will then activate the reset BF, and reset BF is basically deactivating all of the outputs. So that's how this logic basically works. I will show you again. I'm gonna activate the start push button again. It will activate the set BF, and the set BF will turn on these two outputs. And in order to turn off these two outputs, we have the reset button. And now I'm going to change this number from 2 to 3, so that we can basically turn on all of the outputs, because when these three outputs will be enabled, the indicator light will automatically get enabled. So now let's simply download this program from here. Click on the load button and turn on the monitoring mode from here. And what I will do, I will simply activate the start push button. So the start push button will activate the set inputs, basically the set BF, and it will activate everything on the third line. So that's how the set BF and the reset BF works. So if you find this video helpful guys, then please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.